Hi, it's Joy, and today I'm going to be watching Infinity Train Season 3, Book 3, Episodes 1 and 2, and I'm pretty sure this season has only come out really recently. I think when I was looking into it, Season 3 came a couple of days ago, even, or at the end of August at least. So I'm actually fairly up to date with this show, which is very excited. I say that given that I am binging the show at the moment, so I'm watching this at the very end of August. I loved Seasons 1 and 2. Now, given that Season 2 featured a character we'd met in Season 1. I'm assuming something like that will happen again, potentially in Season 3, but I honestly do not know what to expect, because I did not expect it to be Mira Julep Lake in the last season, but it was such a great surprise. I'm really excited to watch this one. Thank you so much, Albert, for sponsoring this show. I have fallen in love with it. I really had never even heard of it, and when I saw the message and I was like, oh my god, I've never heard of that show, what if I hate it? I love it. Given that every season is like, we had one and then we had Anna Dracula. If there isn't a really cool, quirky or weird character, I'm going to be sad. But yeah, I'm excited to get into this one. If you're on YouTube and you would like to watch the unedited version, it's up on Patreon, along with the rest, well, the next episode of Season 3 and the previous 2 seasons, along with unedited reactions. And you can be like Albert if you want to, and you can sponsor shows, pilots, different things. I ramble a lot, but let's go. The first episode of Season 3 is called The Musical Car, which hopefully means there'll be lots of singing. I do love a good musical. Already very musical. Oh no, the Apex Kids. I suppose it does make sense. I am interested to learn more about them, even if I don't like them. I particularly didn't like her. I didn't like their attitude, like trying to force people to join them. I do not appreciate. Giving people the choice, explaining the situation, saying, oh, if you get your number to 0, you can leave. If you don't get your number to 0, you get to stay with us for forever. Like, some kids would want that, but especially the little ones are being taken advantage of. Do not like you at the moment. Like, there's no need to come and wreck other places, and the fact that they don't value the inhabitants of the train as having feelings, it's just not good. It shows a very unhealthy state of mind. But you're not taking anything, you're just destroying for destroying's sake. Why? Does it make you feel powerful to put other people down? Oh, been here since he was 10. Oh, you are adults now. I hate you. I hope we're meant to feel this strongly, because they're also making all these children horrible people. Oh, you're trapped in a burning train car. Wow. See, I do feel like the conductor would want to have some investigations into this, right? Or someone on the train, because not only are they actively encouraging people to not do it, they're wrecking carriages. Also, they even make people bring them gifts.
Just don't tell the others. I wouldn't want them to feel bad, you know?
Oh my god, this is amazing. It's going in my secret stash. I wouldn't want to tell the others. I don't want them to feel bad.
Alex, you're so good at presents. Wow.
Leading children astray. It's sentient.
Oh, that's cute. Lucy thinks it's a person.
Oh, this poor child.
Simon.
Put it in my room.
Yes.
These are such horrible people. I hate them. It's fascinating to me that they are, you know, young adults now, and everyone else, they have little tiny children that they're manipulating. I hate you. I hate you. No, no, not my turtle Atticus car. Do not touch Atticus and my turtles. Oh god. You are so horrible. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Wanton destruction, aren't you big and powerful? What's happening? Human. All your kids escaped. They'll be better off without you. Maybe they'll start to find their way out. Yes, train. Yes, take them so far away from the mall that they ha.
First my breakfast is ruined, now the whole world is flying away. Bad.
Ugh, I hate her.
Want to find out?
You could both fall and get wheeled. Die. I don't. I want them to come to redemption, but if they die, I don't care.
Cars aren't supposed to move if people are inside.
Yeah, but you're not people, are you?
I think the false conductor just made his first move.
You think he was attacking us?
Oh, he should.
It'll be like old times, just me and you.
Before you start corrupting children.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I fully support the concept of wanting to stay on the train, just wanting to live your life here on the train. I still think it's hiding from your problems, but it's, you know, I understand that. It's the treating other people like they don't matter and destroying their property that makes me want to not watch a series all about those characters. So I did enjoy that episode. I know I was complaining a lot, but I was complaining about those horrible people. This is going to be a really good season, I think. It probably won't be my favourite just because at this point I already hate them. Hopefully over the course of their journey, maybe the whole season will be them getting back to the rest of the kids, but I'm really hoping that they're going to actually get the experience they're supposed to get from the train this time around. That they're going to figure it out, they're going to learn. And I mean, this in a way really is the ripple effects of Amelia. The fact that she took over the train and didn't look after it properly, didn't introduce people to it properly, didn't do the introductions properly, means that people like this, who have been on the train all this time, didn't understand it and were able to not deal with their problems and instead hide from them and build a fantasy life where they could be the kings and queens of a group of kids. Now, that isn't a totally awful thing, you know, if you say came from an abusive household or, you know, like a war-torn country or had an illness that you were going to die from and the train you're not ill. I mean, there are plenty of situations where I could see that wanting to stay on this magical train would be okay, but it would be okay in the sense that, oh my god, isn't this a magical train? How fun. Oh, today we can go hang out with some turtles. Why don't we go see the talking dogs tomorrow? We could go to the theme park the next. You know, like you could have the best life, but by not being awful and destroying things. Now, I know that's to keep their numbers up, but you could do like little bits of damage, you know, like just see what, oh, so I gave that person a hug because my number went down, so now I'm going to give them a shove. And, you know, but I don't know, there are ways you could do it without hurting innocent people. And I hate them a lot. I especially don't like the way that they are trying to drag children in with them. And we definitely saw that with how they were with Jesse last season, because when he didn't want to stay, they were like, oh, God, thank me anyway, and tried to get rid of Tulip. And now even if Mirror Tulip had been taken or killed by the Flex, Jesse would have carried on. He would not have stayed at that point. So they're just horrible. And they take pleasure in being horrible, and they take pleasure in viewing people not like them as lesser than them. Now, I can kind of understand that because this all seems like such a fantastical world, the people on the train appear like toys, or they appear like fake things from a show, but when they seem to all have emotions and feelings, you should never treat them like they're not. So I'm really not enjoying that aspect. But what I'm hoping is, when I say I'm not enjoying, like, I'm enjoying not liking them, if that makes sense. Like, I like this season so far. I think they're a very interesting set of characters to see. Now, if this season we're going to get to see Grace and Simon, who I don't like, going on a journey of 47 carriages to get back to the rest of their kids. What I would really like to see is over the course of this journey for them to start to grow, start to change, start to find a better way of being. What I hope we don't see is them sticking to their ways, destroying people's lives. I really want to see it by the time they get back to the kids, they've maybe reassessed and maybe will have a better impact on the children and on everything. And potentially even they might get back to some of the children having reassessed, because they'll have been, I mean, it took a good few months for all the other characters to pass through the train. So with that being said, hopefully they will take a few months, and maybe the kids on their own will have started to reassess things, because we saw that little girl who, you know, was saying, oh, can I have this as my lovely camera person or my light person, talking person? She was viewing them as people. So without the bad influence of the big kids, hopefully the other kids, some of them will start to find their own way off the train and back to their lives. The train needs to stop taking young children. That is one thing that I need to have a word with 1-1 about. I am very intrigued about the fact that that carriage got moved, because carriages don't normally just get moved. And in a way, like, the turtle carriage is now not where it used to be. So it looked like Atticus was visiting. Oh no, it wasn't Atticus, he didn't have a crown, but a corgi was visiting. So that corgi will have a long way to get home now, or will he know how to get home? So it's interesting. Was it 1-1? Because like I was saying earlier in the episode, the conductor, surely someone on this train will need to try and stop these kids, because it would be one thing if they were just trying to ignore their numbers and stay on the train. That would be one thing. But they're actively they're actually hurting, killing, destroying, which needs to have repercussions. So I'm very, very interested if that was 1-1 or not. So we will find that out as it goes on. Now, I am looking forward to the next episode, despite the fact that I do not like the main characters this season. But, you know, can't have it all. This one is the Jungle Car, so let's hope they get into some real trouble in the jungle.
Let's see. We have some snack bars.
If you're kind to people along the way, they will help you.
Threats seem minimal.
Oh, please be a giant monster to eat you.
I've seen you lead an army of kids, but I've also
Manipulate
seen
an
you
army
play
of children.
softball.
Please start making better choices.
Isn't this a nice change of pace?
Monster.
Yeah, it is.
Monster. Ooh. He has lightning shoes?
Something.
Come towards them, please. Oh my god. Squish! Damn it.
Take it down together.
Oh.
Punishment for being sneaky. The trespassers
Oh my
are
god.
given as food to the mighty Tuba.
Oh my god. Who said that?
Oh no! Please! Oh no!
But you said there weren't any passengers for at least 47 cars.
I don't know. That's what the number tracker said.
Is she not a passenger?
We want to make sure you're getting everything you're entitled to from the train.
She doesn't look like she has a number to me.
Passenger, the true conductor gives us.
Yes!
No!
Okay.
You told me we don't hit.
What's your friend's name?
This is Tuba. She's kinda shy.
I can get shy too. Hi, Tuba.
Hello.
I love
What's
Tuba.
your name?
Hazel.
That's a
Why can't
very
Hazel be the main
private
character?
name, Hazel. Hazel alone, just for a little bit.
I should stay.
Tuba.
You should stay. You shouldn't leave your children with strangers. Does she have one?
This is my number. Do you have a number?
I do.
Oh.
Yours glows. Conductor?
See, kids that age are far too young to deal with the train.
Let's focus on. Yours should be glowing, like mine. See?
Did it used to glow?
How us? That way we can teach you.
Why don't you just let the child be?
Maybe you get to meet a bunch of other cool kids.
Whoa. Yes. I'll tell Tuba to pack up.
Tuba can't come with.
Oh, that was too aggressive.
Don't be daft.
Hmm.
I'm not leaving Tuba.
Yes, Hazel. Team Hazel. What, can Hazel be the new main character?
No, with us back to the Apex.
Of course, we want both of you to come with.
But you were the one that said.
That was Simon, and he was confused. But now
So manipulative. I hate
all
them.
into the Apex together.
Are you sure this is what you want?
Oh.
We were setting up.
Moment I've dreamed of my whole life.
Oh. Was she born on the train or something? Yeah. Yeah. Be scared.
You need to take the TV for sure.
That is also a rock.
I love Hazel and I love Tuba. Okay, so they finally have given me characters I can root for. I am still continuing to dislike Grace and Simon. I like their bond. I think that is well done. And I know that they're not exactly presenting them as likeable characters. So if I am in the exception for hating them, then I'm sorry. They have an attitude that's very much ingrained in them, and I guess it does stem from being kids who ended up on the train under the old conductor, blah blah blah. But like, Tulip ended up on the train under the old conductor, did not become like them. I don't like them in the slightest. Hopefully maybe being around someone as open-minded and sweet as Hazel seems to be, and someone like Tuba who has feelings and cares about that child will help open their eyes. I was hoping that, you know, as I said before, that they would start to learn more. But obviously this episode they stuck very strongly to their ways. So what I'm hoping for is, despite the fact that they said, oh, we'll wean Hazel off him and we'll get rid of him, that instead they will be educated of their ignorance, because they are very ignorant. I have no idea. I mean, I can guess where the show's going to go in the sense that they're going to work their way back to their kids and have different obstacles along their path, but I'm really not feeling optimistic that they will be redeemable, because I really don't like them. And they've been on this train for so long, like since they were little children, which, yeah, I worry that they're too far gone. I just hope the rest of their kids will be okay. So yeah, this was another really good episode. I loved Tuba and I love Hazel, and I'm just excited to see where they go next, and hoping that a lot of misfortune may fall upon Simon and Grace along the way. So yeah, thank you so much, Albert, for sponsoring. If you would like to watch this reaction, a reminder, it's up unedited on Patreon. And yes, let's go. Let's go. Why am I black? I'm sorry. Why am I acting like it's the start? It's the start of the season. Thank you for watching.